What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome to Advice Unfiltered with Chris and Tony. Episode,
What?
43.
Woo!
Boom!
What's going
up,
on?
everybody?
All right.
How we doing? You know what today is?
What is today?
It's Tuesday.
It's the best day of the week.
Best day of the week.
And by the way, it's probably going to be your biggest episodes because most of you don't have to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you don't have to work on Thursday, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, some
I
of
hope
you
you're
might.
watching. I hope you're liking and watching. This is the biggest thing. Share. If you really want to see the show, like right now, you're seeing behind the scenes, which is better than we ever was.
By the
now
way, it's
in
we're
the new
graduating.
studio.
There's no green screen.
No green screen. We are in our studio, people.
Yeah.
Second episode.
Yeah, second episode.
Second episode, man. Freaking, we're very excited. Very excited. And it's also what? Thanksgiving week, bro.
That's right.
Thanksgiving week. The week to be thankful.
Guess what? I'm thankful for fixing. So as you guys know, if you joined us last week, this is our second day in the new studio. We were figuring stuff out. First off, you'll notice that the sign lights up. We figured that out, so that's good. Second of all, Chris will not be given his mic erections throughout the show.
Nope.
We fixed
I've got it
that.
under control now. I've mastered my wand.
We magically we were able to get most of the phones off the table. That was another one, and eventually I'll get something for the laptop, but I'm not there yet.
I'm not there yet. It's all right. We'll get there eventually.
So all right. So what do you do? Wait, am I wrong on this? Is this your very first Thanksgiving with the little man?
No. I've had Thanksgiving with him before.
Okay.
He's actually going to be with his mom. He's going to be with his mom for the next 5 days, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have him for Christmas.
We got plants. And we got plants.
We got plants.
By the way, we got greenery.
We got greenery.
You can't smoke it.
I was just going to say the same thing. You can't smoke it. It is green, though.
All right. So he's with his mom. He's with his mom.
He's with his mom. So he'll be with his mom, which is fine.
Yeah.
I'm having for Christmas, which is cool. But I love Thanksgiving. You know, I love eating. I love food. I love turkey. I love mashed potatoes. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people get lost in the idea of Thanksgiving. They always go back to this, like, should we be celebrated? Should we not? And
Who
really,
says that?
Yeah, there's debates.
Oh.
At the end of the day, really, what it is a time to sit with your family and eat and be thankful that you have a family and that you get to sit down and enjoy life and food and the celebration of another year passing.
Yeah, I mean, come on. If you're out there, I'm a big fan of. I'll celebrate every holiday. I don't even care what religion is. If it's food and hanging out with friends and family, I'm in.
The best thing about holidays, man, is food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Except Christmas, and of course, it's the presents. But yeah.
Someone asked me today, they're like, how do you, it was a real serious question. They're like, how do you feel about Christmas? It's like, oh, the fat dude in the suit that gives presents. Oh, that's the shit. I love that play. I love that holiday.
You know what I used to do? So when I was younger, my friends were all, their kids are older, like, they all had kids at the same time. I had my oldest son, right? So they're all in their 18s and 20s and whatever. But when they were younger, because of my voice, my friends used to call me.
Okay.
And they'd be like, hey.
Oh, you used to be Santa?
I used to be Santa. So they would call me and they'd be like, yo, man, I got my daughter here. And I told her I was best friends with Santa Claus. And so I get on the phone and go, like, how you doing, Sydney? I was like, I heard you've been a good girl this year. And do the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone out there, I've got a great idea for Chris. So here's what's going to happen. If you want a cameo message from Santa. Bro, I got a Santa suit in the house.
Do you really?
The whole thing, the beard and everything.
Really? We could do that.
So Chris is going to do Santa. You know how many Santa cameos
I
you
can
do?
I can do a Santa cameos, everybody.
Yeah.
I can do a Santa cameo. I'm a good Santa.
Bro, you're great Santa, bro. You're unbelievable.
I'm a great Santa, bro.
I'm out here pimping Chris out. I'm like, you know what Chris is going to do?
Yeah, I feel like the ho, ho, ho.
So, but no, Chris, these holidays, like, first of all, we know this because we have an Advice Unfiltered ambassador group. And part of putting that together was because the holidays are really stressful for people. It could be a time of loneliness. It could be a time of loss and remembrance. But ultimately, it's a perfect time to be thankful.
Yes.
And that is what the episode's about. Episode 43 is just about being thankful.
Yes, this episode's all about. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So I get to sit on Santa's lap.
Yeah, well.
If you pay the right amount of money. Santa ain't free. You got bills, baby.
Santa got bills.
Santa got bills. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. It's fine. So obviously, as we start the show, thank you all for joining us. As always, first off, as we always do, it's about time we fucking fix this. You can see behind the scenes to the crew.
Look at that, the crew. Look at that.
What's up, gentlemen?
Give a little introduction, gentlemen.
What's going on?
Oh, this is crazy.
So, Christian, tell me who you are, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
tell-
I'm Christian. Well, now you can finally see the face. I'm
Yeah.
Christian. I work all the behind-the-scenes stuff with you guys.
The one that makes the
It's
magic happen.
Fucking awesome
Oh
to
wait,
be here.
hold on. By the way, there's a father-in-law. Look, he
Oh,
ducked
crap.
in. Look,
What's
there's-
up? How you doing?
There you go. Follow
You're on the
there.
podcast. You're on the
Yeah, you're on the
podcast.
show. Yeah, you're on the show.
You already there, man. Welcome.
We got the whole family here.
Whole family's here. Oh, he's so, oh, by the way, it's a little late because, we're past that time, but, belated Happy Veterans Day to you.
Oh,
There's a,
Happy
there,
Veterans
yeah.
Day.
So thank you for your service. You want to give a little shout out?
That's all right.
He's like, what the fuck is going on? And as always, behind the scenes is our Gen Z fact checker, looking handsome as always. What's going on, Ty?
What's up? How
You're
are
on
you
the
guys doing?
camera. You
I am
made
on the
it.
camera.
Tyler,
What's up?
you're on camera, bro.
Yeah.
What's up?
Are you now gonna run and go tell your friend you're finally dad's let you on camera?
I've been on camera.
that's
Father's
true.
Day episode.
Oh, that's
What
yeah.
you forgetting?
But this is
So
every.
I just want to point out the quality here. I want to point out that Christian's the producer of the movie Tree Lights.
Yes.
Right? He's the one that directs and produced it. So the movie that I am in,
Yes.
that
Oh,
he
wait,
let me
wait,
be
hold
in.
on. Oh, we are.
We
in.
are both in.
You're both.
I mean, I
We're
missed
both
the
in
both
that.
part, but it's
We're
fine.
both in. Tony cheered me on. We're both in it. It was great.
Did you two guys get dressed together today?
We did.
We did.
We did. That's what we do.
That's what we do. That's what we do. And Tyler over there is a champion, skater, right? Freaking, what is it?
Crush it.
I
Scooter.
do
Scooter.
competitive scootering.
Yeah.
champion
Yeah.
scooter kid over there, man. So we got
Yeah,
some
yeah.
quality people here, bro.
Yeah, we do.
And we got a veteran.
Yes,
Yeah.
veteran. So,
All
yes.
right.
And by the way, Jerry, we usually don't have clothes on, but you're here, so
Yeah,
this is
so
definitely
we're dressed today.
We're dressed today for you.
Have you sure? Are those
Superman.
Are those real
Yes.
muscles, or is that?
It's a
Is that
bodysuit.
real? I'll give Tony this. He's the only guy that works out harder than me at the gym. That guy's a freaking
It's
beast,
not
bro.
AI?
Let's go to a fat. Well,
Yeah.
I'm really a fat kid, Jerry. You just don't see it that often.
I know you have a good build. I didn't think it was that good, though.
The father-in-law is like, hey, you're looking
What's
a
up,
little
Connie?
round.
How you doing?
So,
Hey, Connie.
all right. So as always, you're behind. We're not behind the scenes anymore. There's no more green screens.
Nope.
So thank you for joining us on this episode. So first off, you know what? Let's just go around the room really quick. Christian and Ty, we'll start with you guys. It's our Thanksgiving episode. What are you guys thankful for this year?
I'm. It's very, very basic, but I'm very thankful for my family. My family supported me this year in the endeavor of making tree lights. So my family, my friends, and getting to come here and do this show every week. I'm so honored to know you guys and work this show. It's been a fucking blast.
All right, it's been
No,
great, right?
There's
awesome.
the counter. There's the counter.
There-
I'm
oh,
so
there it
sorry.
is.
It was me. It wasn't Chris.
I've been good.
All right, Ty, what are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for all the things that I've been allowed to do and go explore throughout, just like with my friends, with my family, and especially being here every Tuesday now.
Yeah.
It's been great. It's been an awesome time.
All right, Jerry, you want to give a little thankfulness since
throw
you're
it
on the
in here.
since
Come
you're
on,
the
you're
podcast?
downstairs.
This is usually my favorite time of the year because I always come here for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Nice,
That's what
nice.
I'm talking about.
no,
so.
Smart man.
no girlfriend this time because she's with her family.
Yeah.
Oh, so what are you trying to tell everybody on the podcast you're single?
Huh?
He's like, hey, my girlfriend's not here.
I've been single for a while.
So, all right, Chris, what are you thankful for this year?
Me. I think you should go first.
All right, so I am. I have a very small circle of people. I just always been that way. First off, very thankful for Christian. You know, you really come through for us. You're the man on the StreamYard. Me and Chris always talk about how excited you are and how excited we are to have you here.
Yeah,
So-
you flow. You're in the groove, bro.
You're
You bring a
totally
vibe,
one of
man.
us.
Yeah, you bring a vibe, bro.
So
your family.
yes.
You're here, bro.
So yeah,
Y'all are stuck with me now.
yeah, it's
Good.
fine. It's all
Sorry.
good.
That's good.
I'm
Nah,
always-
we're good.
I'm
You're
always
stuck with
thankful.
us.
Yeah,
you just
you're
don't know
here.
it yet.
Yes. wait till our Advice Unfiltered After Dark episodes.
Right?
Oh,
You're stuck with
shit.
us, bro.
Yeah, then you got to wear a
They're
smoking
gonna be
jacket.
like,
and a-
Christian made us do all his crazy shit on tree lights. He made us do stunts. It was
Nah,
crazy.
dude, listen, that was an amazing time.
awesome time.
That was an amazing time being a trail light. So the fact that you let me just be me and fucking just improvise like that,
Dude, the minute
was
the minute
fucking
I
great.
decided to put you both in it, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be such a time. But you both killed it. Everybody
so
did
good.
so good.
it was so
And
fun, bro.
And you legitimately stood out with your performance. Like we're in the editing phase now, and people are like,
Really?
"That dude is hilarious."
The fact that Chris rolled, like I watched it, because I was on the sidelines watching, and it's funny because that's just you.
Just me.
Like it's not even like you brought an energy that I see you bring every day to the gym. And people's face on set lit up because they're like,
Dude, I
"Oh
literally clapped.
shit!"
It was so great.
Bro, you came in clapping, ready to go. It was like,
I was all fired up, bro. You said, listen. You told me he was a producer who was all about himself, and was just all gung ho, and was gonna do whatever he could do to sell this project. So I'm like, all right, well, here we
Like,
go.
I'm in.
Here we go, bro. I got this,
and
man.
no one will notice
Yeah.
till the movie comes out, but Chris fucking brilliantly snuck in your tagline.
I did. I snuck in my tagline. That was
snuck-
amazing.
Oh, it's so good.
I couldn't help myself, bro. I was like, you know why you got this? 'Cause I believe in you.
Chris said it, and
So good.
immediately I looked at him and just started laughing.
Oh, it was so good, bro. It was so fucking good. Yeah,
Oh.
listen, so make sure I can't wait for it to come out.
Yeah,
And
so-
thank you for letting us be in it, bro.
Yes,
Appreciate you.
Thankful for
The
you,
first
Ty.
of many.
Yeah.
You're how I feel about you. You're my favorite human being on earth. I'm happy you're here always. I love you to death. You're an amazing kid, and it's cool. It's cool watching you get some freedom and get out of the house in the Coochie Cooper. And I just love. I love it all. So
Yeah,
and Jerry,
congratulations, kid.
We talked about him.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
aight. Jerry's aight. And and I always look, Jerry. You're like my favorite, one of my few favorite family members. I know I can
It's always
count
good to
on.
have one.
I'm your only son-in-law.
Well, there you go. So
There you go.
so I always look forward to it, and of course, you know how much I love you. We become, just thankful for the fact that we got some new friendships, and even there's people out there now like Jason, if you're watching, and
Yeah,
Doc,
Jason's great.
and Doctor, and the Doc Rick. Like, there's some really
Yeah,
great
Dr.
people.
Rich, Freema. There's some
Freema.
good people out there. Alexis, there's some good
Yeah,
people out there that have been supporting us that are amazing. So thank you to all of you.
Yeah, and of course, I'm sure we'll do one more before the end of the episode. The Advice Unfiltered family, all of you that watch, everyone who's part of our ambassador program, you have no idea how thankful we are for you guys. It's been so awesome. So, and then, I know we'll do some more after, but, if you want to give any quick ones or you want to wait to the end.
Listen, I got so much to be thankful for this year. It has literally been the best year of my life so far. I'm not going to say it so far because the best is yet to come, right? Again, this is something that I've dreamed about for 10 years. Meeting you, perfect timing. Thankful for you because none of this would be possible without you, bro. Like freaking, as much as I draw the people in, you've done all the hard work. You put the nails in the mortar in this thing. So, I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for everybody here. I'm thankful for everybody out there who has freaking just blown me up, bro. Like freaking, I just had another video go over 1 million in one day. Like that's just crazy. So thank you guys for all your love and support. Most importantly, thank you to my kids. Thank you to my son Avery. Who's been a huge. As much as I support that kid, man, as much as I'm there for him whenever he needs anything. That kid, he does the same for me. That kid is amazing for 11 years old. I love that kid. He's a good kid. So I'm thankful. And I'm thankful he lives with me, bro. Like freaking, that's the best part of all this, right? Is my kids living with me, and we're helping people on a global scale. It's all I ever wanted to do. My kid thought I was Superman, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Here we are, bro. Here we are changing lives and a huge scale, and we're doing it every day, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah,
so.
it's mind blowing. I'm so thankful for all that, bro. Like I couldn't ask for a better journey right now. You know what I mean?
I know you're going through it because I went through it when Ty moved in, but you put all this years, and a lot of you parents out there who are divorced or are separate families. There's this thing that somebody told me a long time ago, and it was like, hey, you have to always remind your kid that no matter what happened in the marriage, that both parents love them. They were like, keep your head up, be the bigger person, and in the end, it'll always work out. And it did. It took years, but that day, it was on Thanksgiving. It was on Thanksgiving in this house. My entire family was here, and Ty stood up and said, I'm moving in.
Love that.
And it was like one of the best moments I've ever had. And like my dad started crying, and it was like, it was just so cool. So, so I'm sure by the end of the episode, we'll have other things to be thankful for.
Yeah.
But I want to give some quick shout outs. So thank you so much. So first off, it is Men's Mental Health Month. And interesting enough, I have to be honest, there's a lot of people who wrote in some really heartbreaking stories that I just don't feel comfortable sharing because they were really deep. But instead of sharing the story, because I don't know that I could, I know you're listening, so I just want to give you a shout out. So first, Wade, you're known as Buck. He's 61 years old. He's been bullied all his life. He was taken advantage of by others. He was teased because of his skin color. He got to the point where he was questioning his right to exist. He's been going through this for 46 years. And in his email, he wrote me, he's never told anyone about it. And I want to tell you, Wade, the courage you have to write a stranger, write the show, to actually vent. And actually, it was really beautiful because at the end, he was like, I just want to say thank you. I've been waiting to tell someone that for 46 years. And for you to have the courage to share something, I just want you to understand that you are worth it. It's a better world because you're here, and to focus on yourself. You've gone through this now for 46 years. You're a survivor. And I just want to give you a huge shout out. So if you're listening, I would never share your story. It's very personal, but I just want you to know you're a special person. So shout out to Wade.
Wait, hold on. I want to show it. I don't know the story, Wade, but I just want to tell you, man, that if you have survived that for 46 years, everybody always looks at the trauma they've gone through, right? And always like, oh, poor me, right? It is bad. It's terrible. But here's the amazing thing, right? You survived 100% everything you've been through, and you're not alone, Wade. Like, you're not alone. People, I made a post today. Somebody trying to bully me today, trying to make fun of me and my kids and trying to bully me today. You know what I mean? You're not alone, man. The bullies are out there. And here's the thing, Wade, because you survived it for 46 years, you have a story. You have a story that's relatable and that can help other people. So if I was you, Wade, I would definitely, share more, right? And be more open and more vulnerable about sharing. Because I guarantee you that your story is going to help other people, which is going to make you a hero in their lives and yours, man. That's what this is all about, is helping others.
Yeah, so our arms are wrapped around you from the Advice Unfiltered crew here, Wade.
See, look, everybody's on here, Wade. Like, look, you already got a family, man. People are saying, like,
Yeah.
That's what I love. That's what I love about our community, bro.
Yes.
I love this. They're so supportive. I freaking love this stuff, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Monica K writes in, I just want to say thank you for the podcast. I started listening not that long ago, but you guys are fantastic. I love the energy and approach to life. I believe that being kind and trying to be the best version of yourself is a great thing. My grandmother said, smile, because a smile is tax-free. Thank you for everything you do. So shout out to Monica K. And lastly, Jessica writes in, hi, Chris and Tony. I'm Jessica from Louisiana. We don't have many Louisiana, so shout out there.
Yeah, shout out Louisiana.
Hooked on the podcast. It's a perfect blend of humor and helpful advice. Your willingness to tackle tough topics in a raw and unfiltered way is truly impressive. And Chris, you are the icing on the cake.
I like cake.
Your personality
Was that part
shines
actually in
through.
the email?
Your personality shines through in every episode. So shout out, Jessica. Thank you for the love. And as we always do, I think it's time for some questions.
Love this. Let's hear what everybody wrote in today. Because again, remember, the most important thing about this show is about you. And since we haven't said it in a long time, just so you know, I know nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. So I'm hearing the stories and the questions for the first time as you are. So this is why it's unfiltered, because I have no idea what the beep
Yeah. Oh, nice.
going to happen.
Yeah, he was going to say fuck there.
I was going to. I caught it. I was going to. So here we go. Let's find out some good stuff.
All right.
Doing good.
You're doing-
I want to say,
Aw,
I'm doing so good.
so proud of you.
So proud of myself. Santa's going to give me coal.
All right. 101 for Canada. That's what happens when you're on your second episode in the new studio. You're like, technical difficulty.
Hey, listen, this is technical difficulties are part of the game.
Yep.
And because you know what? We're 2 episodes in, there should be gremlins anyway. So it's
Yeah.
better to get them figured out now
Yeah.
than figuring it out
That's
later.
the subject. We just need to make it a Gremlins 3.
Are they?
They are.
They are.
I'm so ready
I
for
hope
it,
they
dude.
don't-
Let them
mess it
shoot
up.
in Jersey, please.
I hope they don't mess it up.
And
Yeah.
what movie's not shot in Jersey lately?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, 101 for Canada. I have a question for the two of you. Since you both have sons and I have daughters, I'm curious. What's the single most important advice you would give your sons about marriage? Don't pick the wrong one.
Yeah, no, I would tell
just
him. I would tell him that pick your best friend. You need to be with a friend first. Like, you need to make friends. So here's the thing: everybody makes lust is great, sex and lust is great. That's why the first 6 months are amazing. That's why they call it the honeymoon period, right? Like, if we get that, it's fireworks, it's all on, right? But after that whole physical thing dies down, then what, right? And that's where the problems come into play, right? So I would say, what you want to do is find your friend, find somebody that is not like you. You don't want to marry somebody who's like you. You want to marry somebody who challenges you. Wants to make you experience new things. But find a friend. Find somebody who's your friend that's your best friend. I think that's one of the things that we make a mistake about, especially when we're young, right? We think that we got to jump into marriage and have a family and everything else, but we forget that being friends first is key to a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What would I tell you about getting married? I would tell you find someone. Since you picked you hit a home run on the best friend one. So I would only add on to it. Find someone that you can be their biggest cheerleader, and that you have to know that they're going to be your biggest cheerleader. Because a marriage, from what I've learned over time, and a lot we talk about all the time, there's no such thing as 50-50. There's days when you have 90 and your partner's got 10. Yeah. And there's days where you have 10 and your partner's got 90. You have to really look at it as a true teamwork because, when I met my wife, we talked about it. A lot of what we talked about was this is going to be a roller coaster. There's going to be times where you're on top of the world and I'm not. And there's going to be times when I'm on top of the world and you're not. Yeah. But I think Matthew McConaughey said it the other day when I was watching a podcast. He said, never walk so far without turning around and making sure your hands out for your partner. Never leave them behind. Yeah. And, so I think just outside the best friend, which is clutch, make sure that, somebody's going to cheer you on.
I think part of the mistakes that we make is that, so like if you argue with your friend, like if me and you argue, we're going to get over it. We'll be fine. You know what I mean? We're still going to be best friends tomorrow. We're still going to be family tomorrow. I think when people get in a relationship, they forget about that, right? They think just because they had an argument that it's time to call it quits or it's the end of the world or something. But if you actually argue with your friend, then those fights aren't so bad. Yeah. They're not so detrimental, right? If you're just arguing, because I've argued with my friends and I'm still friends with these people I've argued with.
Of course.
Right? We've had differences of opinions. So I think if you approach it from that point, like, right, I think sometimes, you got to step back and be like, listen, I know you're upset, but we are friends. Mm-hmm. We are friends first, and and understand. I think that takes the out of the whole thing, right? I think if you actually just remind yourself at the core, yes, we're in a relationship, but at the core of it, what the foundation is we're friends first, and I want you in my life because you're my friend. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I picked you. You know what I mean? So I think that's very, really important.
I heard this interesting quote the other day. It was like someone said, you'll fall in love with 5 different people in your lifetime. Mm-hmm. And it was like, make sure the person you marry is those 5 people. Because I thought it was make sure the person you marry doesn't know about the other 4. The other 4.
That's what it was.
It was something about the fact that, over years and decades, people change. And you always got to be willing to fall in love with who that person becomes. And I always thought that was interesting because it's true. We all become different people in time. So, Connie from Canada. What's up, Connie?
What's up, Connie?
Connie, by the way, please, you can write in. I took a picture of myself at the post office. I took a picture of the book going back. I have to believe you got it by now, unless Customs really loves Christopher David books at the border.
Yeah.
So Connie writes in a great question, actually. How does the pressure to look a certain way impact your mental health in the fitness world? And she's asking from a social media perspective. So we're in the social media world. Yes. People have a tendency to think of us in a certain light. What is that pressure like to have to keep that up?
I'll be honest with you, I don't feel that pressure. I don't. Like, I know, and the reason being is because I know I work out hard, right? And I know I'm getting older, but I'm still in good shape, right? But I don't put any pressure on myself at all about if anybody thinks I'm in shape or not, or if anybody thinks, I don't know, maybe I do. Maybe I do.
It's deep. It's buried deep.
Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I do put pressure on myself. I just don't know about it. But now I feel pressure, Connie, so thanks.
She planted the seed.
Now I feel pressured. I gotta be. No, it's me personally. Like, I've always wanted to be in shape. Like, right. I always wanted to be the guy that here's my thing too, is I was always a fighter. I was always a fighter. Right. So I never, and the place I grew up at, if you weren't prepared, man, you caught it. You was coming. You know what I mean? And you had to make sure So like I always trained for 2 reasons. I didn't really train to be physically attractive. Mm-hmm. I trained to be the best at fighter and to be really physically in shape and compete against whatever kind of physical goal I had. It was never about the way I looked. Right? That was just a bonus of it. And I think that's always been in my mindset. It's always been a mindset that for me, it's like, can I put up 75-pound dumbbells for 10 for shoulder press? Can I do 90-pound dumbbells for 10 chest? Can I throw around a guy half my size and not get tapped out? You know what I mean? Those are all things that are in my head, and it's not really about the way I look. The way I look is just a bonus of it all.
I think it's interesting because I'm not in this world as long as you have been, and just this year really like going deep into the social media world. But I have a good perspective on life anyways. I know I'm never going to be the strongest. I'm not going to be the fittest, the fastest. I know. So I'm just very comfortable with myself.
Yeah.
So I think that the social media thing for me has been really a good way to remind myself to put the cake down and to stay consistent. So I think it's actually been helpful. I understand why people, it can crush on people, but I think those people don't have a good sense. I think those people value people's opinions more than they have a good self-worth. Yeah. And if you have a good self-worth, I think you can balance it. But if your whole self-worth comes from the internet, that's
I will say
crushing.
this though. I'm wearing the same size jeans I did in high school.
Are you?
Yeah, same waist I was in high school.
I'm close, but I couldn't.
Same waist I was in high school. Yeah.
What do you waist, Tyler? You got to be what, 32, 28, somewhere around there?
I'm a 32, 30, so 32 waist, 30 length.
What are you, 32 too?
32, 33.
Yeah, 30. Are you a 33 length?
Yeah, 33, yeah,
I want to throw Chris in
Ah.
a pair of my jeans. I've wanted to do that with Dad forever.
High school.
32, 33.
Yeah, high school I could probably do, probably 28, 32. But I always do a 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I like to write at the thing, but yeah, I've got fat jeans somewhere in the house that are up there.
No, if you can, and I've always, it's just one of those things. Like I've always just worked out really hard.
Does it help at your profession?
It does. No, listen. Before I became a trainer, I'll never forget this. I'm going back, 26 years. I literally was playing Tekken and smoking pot and playing freaking and eating Doritos and a pizza.
Yeah.
And Gold's Gym called me up and freaking goes, hey man, we heard you want to be a trainer. You want a job? And I was like, Gold's Gym, because at the time, Gold's Gym was the shit.
It was the biggest
gym.
It
It was the biggest gym in the country. It was known worldwide. If you want to be a trainer, that was the gym you trained at, right?
Yeah.
And they called me up and they asked me to come and train there, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, this is amazing. And it was the first time I ever thought, I was like, I'm not in shape. Because I watched videos, Arnold, freaking, Lou Ferrigno,
yeah,
freaking all these guys at Gold's Gym that are just monsters of men. And there I was at 175 pounds, 5'10". Freaking, I'm like, what am I going to do walking in there? And then I walked in there, and then, I became the best trainer in that place, dude. But it was the only time I ever considered, I didn't wear a muscle shirt until I was 23. Mm-hmm. I didn't think I had muscles. I didn't think I had muscles to wear a muscle shirt. Yeah. I really didn't. I thought, listen, I've had an 8-pack my whole life. I was always in shape, but I never felt like I was jacked, like I was big, And it wasn't until I was driving through. It was August. It was around my birthday, and I'm driving through Reading, Pennsylvania. Shout out to Reading. Driving through Reading, Pennsylvania, and I bought a muscle shirt at Boscov's because it was like 98 degrees.
Yeah, Boscov's.
And freaking it was hot as balls. And my air conditioning didn't work in my car, and I'm like, screw it, man. And I remember just driving down the road, and I stopped at the stoplight. And this car pulled up next to me with 2 black guys and 2 white girls in the back seat. And the black guy started yelling at me like, yo. And I'm like, what? And I got my arm up like this. I'm like, what? And he goes, these girls are freaking out over you, bro. And I turn around and I look, and the girl's like, oh my God, you're so muscular, blah, blah. I'm freaking out. And so, what did I do, dude? I went back to Boscov's. I bought 5 more shirts.
Exactly what to do.
And that was a wrap. I'm still wearing them today.
Yes. And they're the same ones from Boscov's.
The same ways from Boscov's.
In them.
2,600 years ago. Yeah. No, it's funny, man.
Oh.
Whatever.
All right. Erica P., an OG of the podcast, writes in. I love how she starts it because Erica's wrote in some of the most dirtiest questions we ever had. And she's like, here's a boring question, but I think it's a really good one. I know there's a shitload of energy drinks for caffeine purposes, and some even advertise vitamins and such. Is coffee a better alternative than an energy drink?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. 100% coffee is better for you than an energy drink.
Yeah, it's just cleaner.
Yeah, it's just better for you.
Yeah. If you
and there's studies that are done now that energy drinks actually stop muscle growth.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, dude. Again, these are just studies that started coming out that I've been reading up on. I'm not sure how factual they are, what the data is on it all, but there's been studies done that saying that actually having an energy drink or 2 energy drinks a day actually counterproducts muscle growth.
Oh, I'm done. Yeah, I don't drink energy drinks really, so. Yeah, I was going to say, you're screwed.
You don't drink energy drinks?
The Monster's not really an energy drink.
The Red Bull in the fridge.
Once in a blue moon, I do when I'm powering through work.
Yeah.
But also, I'm a caffeine junkie, so I take straight caffeine pills.
Yeah.
I wake up and
crazy.
200.
No, it's not. You know what it is? It's the acid reflux in coffee. So the caffeine pill sometimes it's just 200 milligrams, which would be
Yeah.
a cup of coffee. Well, it's really a little bit more than a cup of coffee, but so sometimes I'll do that instead of. Well, there are mornings I'll do that and then I'll drink a cup of coffee. So yeah, I'm a caffeine junkie
Okay.
for sure.
No, I don't really touch any of that shit.
Yeah, I can't.
I do like coffee though.
Yeah. What's up? What?
Tyler's a snitch.
Tyler's.
Yo, you know what they say about snitches, man?
Yeah.
Right?
They don't get Christmas presents.
The economy's really bad right now, so they don't get stitches either. They end up in ditches. No, just kidding.
Snitches don't get bitches.
Right,
Yeah.
right? Don't get
Brianna,
bitches, yeah.
Brianna from Nashville writes in,
What's up, Nashville?
my ex and I always hook up when we're home for the holiday seasons, even though we swear every single year we won't. This year, he already messaged me saying he can't wait to see me. I know it's toxic, but it's also the best sex of my life. Should I risk the spiral again, block him, or is it okay? By the way, here's my issue. We keep doing it even though we're dating people.
Oh, then yeah, that's not
Oh,
good.
come on.
Yeah, that's not good. You're sabotaging everything.
Yeah, like, why not be together then?
Yeah, why? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
If you have sex, I love the gift.
Right?
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it.
That's exactly it.
So every holiday you go home and have sex, but you wind up dating other people, it just doesn't. I don't know,
No.
it doesn't compute for
I think there's
me.
a movie about that.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a movie about that.
We got a good little.
No, I would not do that. I don't think that's good for you or the person you're dating. You know, chalk it up to, you had your hurrah.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, it sounds like you guys are already going to do it again, but why don't we try to make this
Yeah,
the
she's
last
already made
one?
up her mind.
Yeah, I like it. She's like, oh, we're going to fuck anyways, but just in curious, do you think it's wrong?
Do you think it's wrong? Yes. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
Carlos from Miami. My girlfriend's family does a full interrogation every Thanksgiving. They want to know my income, my weight, marriage, kids, all of it. I told her I don't want to go this year because it's terrible for my anxiety. She told me I need to stop being a pussy and toughen up. Am I being soft or is she just being inconsiderate?
So what is it again?
So he goes home. The one time he goes home to see her family, of course, the family's like, when you get married, when you having kids, how much money you making? So you got to just toughen up. It's one day.
It's one day.
Come on.
Yeah, suck it up, bro.
Yeah, you know what?
In fact, just have fun with it. I'd be like, we're already married. We just didn't invite you.
Oh, see, it's a good one.
Yeah,
There you go.
I would literally just mess with them, bro. I'd be like, we got married already. Just didn't invite you because you kept asking.
Yeah.
So we surprise.
Surprise.
That's what I would do. Surprise.
We're in a throuple. We didn't bring the other
We
person.
didn't bring the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, have
And
fun
we already
with
have a
it.
kid too, but we left it at the babysitters because
Yeah.
didn't want to bring that on you either.
Oh, sorry. It's our third
Yeah,
abortion
no,
year.
listen. They're gonna keep asking you. And listen, here's the thing: you take it as like oh, it's an uncomfortable situation.
No.
They're asking you because they like you.
Yeah.
They're asking you because they care about their daughter. Right, it's a daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they care about their daughter, and they think you're a good enough guy to marry them. So it's a compliment, man. But I still think you should have fun with it.
Yeah. That'd be a good time.
See, there you go. There's a movie. Movie is called Same Time Next Year about the X and sex. See, I knew there was a movie.
I gotta look that up.
Yes.
Kelsey from Denver. My boyfriend's mom always makes digs at me during the holiday. Are you sure you want seconds? Didn't you have enough? But he never defends me. I love him, but I'm really starting to resent the holidays. Is it a boyfriend problem or is it a future mother-in-law problem?
It's a huge red flag.
He's got to stand up for you.
Yeah, saying back to the other one, though, somebody else put that comment up there. She should say something to her family about them keep asking you, right?
Yeah.
I agree. So whenever a family, listen, whoever's house you go to, if that person in the family's making that person you're with feel uncomfortable, then you are 100% responsible of telling your family to knock it the hell off. You know what I mean? To make, because listen, why bring something like for example, I dated an ex. I had an ex. Her family, it didn't matter what holiday it was. The mom, the grandmother, the sisters, all fighting all the time. And I remember, when I first met the grandmother, you love the story. When I first meet the grandmother, I walk in. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Very nice to meet you, Mrs. Blah, blah, blah. And she looks right past me and looks right at the girl I'm dating and goes, what happened to Ted? I like Ted. Where's Ted at? I was like, wow. I was like, so nice to meet you. Fucking, and then and then I remember sitting there watching them fight. And the dad's sitting there and freaking, he's like, I'm looking at him like, oh, how the fuck do you deal with this, bro?
Yeah.
Like, how do you, I just swore. That was one. Damn it. I was like, how do you deal with this, man? And he literally picked up his 7 and 7. He goes,
It just looks at his drink.
I was like, you know what? I'm out.
I'm out.
No, so listen, I think it's 100% the responsibility of the person that you're with to make sure their family is in check.
Yeah, you got to
You know what
stand.
I mean?
You got to stand up for your partner.
Yeah, you got to. Like, if you really care about the person, and if your family, like, listen, I get it. If I had a daughter and she brought over a guy, I would definitely give him a hard time.
Yeah,
But it would be the first couple times, so I got to know him. You know what I mean? If we can, and then we go from there.
that's a good way to look at it. It's
Yeah.
the first couple times.
Yeah, first couple times.
Andre from Chicago. My family gets drunk every Thanksgiving, and we end up fighting or saying really outlandish shit.
Stupid.
My girlfriend has never experienced this kind of chaos. I'm actually embarrassed to bring her. Should I prep her for the insanity or just make an excuse and don't go? Look, I went home. I went home for a I went home for a holiday with my girlfriend one time, and I prepped her. I said, "Hey, look, my dad says really outlandish shit," and I was like, "I don't know what he's gonna say when he sees you, so just whatever he says, you let it roll off your shoulder." And I walk in the house, and my dad goes, "I go, oh, Dad, it's my ex, my girlfriend, whatever," and he goes, "Oh, you got some huge tits."
Sounds like a great
And
man.
thank God she had a sense of humor because she's like, "Yeah, I was born this way," and like laughed it off. But the horror was like, "Come on,
what
man!"
I would do if I was him, man, is I would go until the drink started, and then
that's a good
and then
call.
be like go, and then when the drinks start flowing, had a little bit, and then like we got to go. My girlfriend's family invited us over too. We have to go do that, and just make some excuse and leave. You know what I mean? That way you make a presence. That way you do your part, and at the same time you're out before the whole drama hits the excuse my French, before the poop hits the fan. God, I don't like that swearing. This is not fun.
Yeah, it's too tough, man.
I don't like this. I don't feel like me.
Wait, why are you doing it? Like,
Because I get yelled at. Because I got told the other day that freaking I'm really, really smart, and I'm really smart. I'm really intelligent, right? I got told I was really intelligent, which I know, right? I'm really smart. But they said I talk like I don't speak very well. Because I swear all the time. So
that's so weird because I've read that in certain places that like
swearing is really high intelligence.
yes,
I know. I feel like I'm dumbing myself down right
You
now.
can just shift it over. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of seamless. You know what I mean? So move it off you guys, and then you can just bang 1 to 2. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. So that's fine. So you would just move two into frame, and then just switch it, and then call it a day. It's fine.
know what's gonna happen really quickly.
What?
You want to just let them know, like, hey, we're just.
No, you don't have to do anything. Take 2 and move it into position.
Yeah, no. All you have to do is switch cameras. All you have to do is switch
You know what I'm
cameras.
saying? Move 2 into position, and then
And then switch cameras.
Then just switch cameras.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could put it on the table tri-top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go that way. That's all. Then
Smart people curse a lot. That's what I'm saying. I think smart people curse a lot, right?
Yeah.
But I'm trying not to like. I listen. I've watched some of the episodes. I say f a lot, so I'm trying to be a good boy.
You're trying to. Let's do the holiday thing. Nice. So,
Bonjour, salut. Je m'appelle Chris.
Je m'appelle. Is it French?
Je m'appelle Chris. Yeah.
Pyra from San Fran.
What's up, San Fran?
After a few drinks, my boyfriend got drunk and told my family I'm the freakiest woman he's ever been with.
I love that.
Then he proceeded to list examples of things that I can do that they didn't know until I shut him up. I wanted to fall through the floor. Is this just a forgivable sign because he was drinking, or is it a sign of zero respect?
No, I think
just
it
drunk.
depends what he said, right? I mean, if he's like,
Sounds like he went deep. Sounds like he went
like
deep.
if he's saying like, she likes it when I tongue her asshole or something, then freaking then I can see that's a little much. It's a little open. You know what I mean? That's a little much. But I think especially if somebody's drinking, if they're bragging about you, it's because they care about you and they're excited about you, right? And again, it's all about perspective, right? So freaking,
That's a tough one to have perspective. It's like, hey, by the way, your daughter, I could put her
Oh wait,
legs
he's on
over
the family?
Yes.
Oh, her family?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was his family.
No, her
Oh, that's
family.
different. It was her family? No,
Yes,
that's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
No, you can't.
I thought he's talking to his family
no,
about her.
her family.
It was her family about him.
Yes.
Oh, so he was telling her family how freaky she was in bed.
Yes, and then went through examples.
Wow, and your dad didn't whoop his ass?
Oh, I would have. Yeah.
I would have whooped his ass, bro.
Yeah, especially.
Yeah, no, I thought I was totally confused in that one. Whoop. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's no go.
Yeah, no, that's a no-go.
Come on, you should.
Of course, I've done that, though. I'm
Have
such
you?
an asshole. Yeah, I'm such an
Really?
asshole. I got really drunk, and I told this guy once I was dating his daughter. I was like, I'm going to marry your daughter and bang the hell out of her when I take her home, right? Freaking, he didn't like me.
I wonder why.
I
Yeah.
wonder what the problem was.
Yeah, I told you I could be a dick. Freaking, you know what I mean? I was like, what are you going to do about it, bro? I don't know. I was bad. I was a bad person. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
That was-
But you know what I mean? He didn't like me, and I just figured, I hate when people don't like me for no reason. So then
that's fair.
I like to give him a reason.
Yeah, so you got to make it bigger. I can't read it. All right, Bella, it's a really good one. Bella,
Turn off the light, it says.
which one? Oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah, you got you.
That on table.
Oh yeah, that little white remote right there. Here, boom, boom. All right,
I know, I'm a bad
there you
person.
go. See, perfect. Look at you
I'm not
guys.
perfect. I've
Seamless.
made mistakes. Listen. The only reason I'm good at what I do is because I learned.
Yeah,
I made a lot of mistakes.
Oh,
Right?
you'll love this one.
What?
All right. Bella writes in, I met a guy at a bar and we immediately liked each other, had fun, got drunk and danced, and I told him I wanted to take him home and hook up. Way to go, girl.
That's
He asked me if he could call me his ex's name. I said no, of course, but then he threw out he would pay me $1,000. Just so you know, I did it. Does that make me a bad
Wait,
person?
Go back to that.
So she met a guy,
Yes.
and she wanted to hook up with him. So she told him, "Let's go back to my place."
Okay.
And he turned around and said, Is it okay if I call you my ex's name? She said no. And he goes, I'll give you $1,000. So she went through with it for the grand. And she wants to know, she goes, I can't tell anybody
Oh
else
my
about
God.
this, but does this make me a bad person?
No.
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 No. You were gonna bang him anyway.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Like if you were gonna bang him and he did it, then there would be an issue there, right? Because that'd be like prostitution. But
Did he pay by check?
But you know, the fact that he was just paying you to say his ex-girlfriend's name, like I don't know, that's some deep-seated issue there. But hey, you made $1,000, and I hope you had an orgasm.
Well, even better, think about it. You made $1,000 and you avoided a complete disaster of relationship.
Yes, 100%. Like you
Yes.
didn't get all wrapped up thinking this guy's the guy.
Yes, and then you find
Yes.
out he's not over his ex. So
That's fucking nuts, though.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine paying somebody $1,000 to say my ex's name when I'm banging her.
No.
So fucking weird.
I wouldn't want to waste
So fucking
$1,000.
desperate. I'm sorry, that's desperate, bro.
Well,
So that's a desperate on a
That's
whole nother
fucking
level.
weird.
That's
What?
all- desperate on a whole nother level on that one.
Chris, would you take that deal?
What?
for 1,000, but would you take 1,000 to let
No.
a girl say an ex's name?
Absolutely
No.
As
not.
a single guy?
No.
Fuck yeah, I would. Yeah, say
Of course
whatever
your
name you
dad
want.
would.
I'm not
I
gonna
wouldn't
see
do
you.
it.
I'm not gonna see you after tomorrow. Now we're good.
No, I couldn't do it.
My son needs to fix his car. It's money.
Oh,
For,
it's so funny.
yeah, it's money for the Coochie Cooper, baby.
Yeah, that's funny. That is fucking funny as shit. Yeah, no, I couldn't do that shit.
Such a
No.
horrible person. Every now and then I remind myself I've grown up.
Yeah.
All right, Felicity from London. A guy I'm seeing asked it would be okay if he would wear AirPods during sex so he could stay in rhythm. He said he had a playlist that brings the best out in him.
Why would he just not play the music?
I would wonder the same thing.
Like, why would he not just put a fucking other Bluetooth speaker or something?
Yeah, like do the Bluetooth speaker thing.
Why would you just sit there? I mean, that's got to be pretty lame. She's sitting there going,
Well,
like, all she hears is, and
I,
he's like, yeah, baby.
yeah.
He starts banging his head and shit.
Then also a sad song comes on, he starts
Right?
crying.
Oh my God, this is the best sex ever.
I love you.
Oh, it's fucking great. It's fucking weird as shit.
It is so strange.
It's so weird.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Spend $1,000 on therapy.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
There you go. That's what you should have done.
We'll spend at least a little bit of it, and you could keep the rest.
So
So,
fucking funny.
yeah,
Like, how would she know what rhythm you're in?
yeah. How does this such a weird?
Like, listen, I used to play music during sex. I used to love fucking Nine Inch Nails, "Fuck You Like an Animal."
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good song to fucking bang to. Or Rage Against the Machine. I told you I got issues.
I love
Freaking-
Rage. I love Rage. That's a violent.
No, dude, Rage Against the Machine, fucking that womp womp bomb bomb, fucking any song that's got a good build up to it.
By the way, the best.
Oh.
It's the. I love the fact that like I love Rage Against the Machine, and Regina had no clue who they were, and now it's like her favorite music to hang out to.
Whatever, I'm
So,
over it.
all right. We're at 4. That's
Wait,
a minimum.
when I had my long hair. When I
Yeah.
had my long hair and I was doing the whole
Headbanger?
No, I was doing the whole romance, Chris, love guy, if you could Shakespeare thing. It was Enigma.
Oh my god. All
Yeah,
right.
it's so bad.
All right, my favorite when the couples write in. I love when couples write in. Kayla and Trent, they write in from Denver, Colorado.
What's up, Denver? Love Colorado.
We got a lot of Colorado people.
Love Colorado.
Trent wants an open relationship for fun, but got jealous when Kayla, I was like, when she told him she already had a guy in mind and he already said yes. Now he turned to her and said he doesn't want to do it again. He doesn't want to do it at all.
Wait, is this the girl? Is this the one that was at the bar?
No.
And she brought back the big black guy?
Oh my God, that was the best
That was
story.
the best story.
No.
No?
When he wanted a threesome and she came back with a dude
Christian
twice
missed
as
that
big.
Oh, you
never
missed
seen
that
I missed this
Christian?
story. What
Oh,
the
dude, it
fuck?
was great. So this girl asked the guy.
Yeah.
Said, "You want a threesome?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm in."
Yeah.
Thinking it was gonna be a girl.
Yeah.
They go to the bar. She comes back with this big giant black guy. He's like 6'8".
Yeah, 6'8". Yeah. By the way, but what made the story even better, he wrote in the email, bro. He's like they went away for the weekend. They got a hotel room.
Yep.
They went to the bar. They did this
He's
whole
all thinking
thing.
he's getting another pussy.
By the way,
Nope.
he wrote in the email 5'7", 145.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm 5'7", 145, and she came back with a dude who was 6'8", like 300 pounds.
Yeah, big black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, and he looked at he looked at
Surprise.
he looked at him and goes, "Don't worry about it. I'm not here for you.
Yeah. It's not about you. You can hold the
It's not
camera.
about you. You just hold that. You just hold that, buddy."
Yes.
Yeah.
No, so essentially, so the guy goes to his girlfriend and goes, "Hey, let's have an open relationship." He has no options, and she already has people lined up, and he immediately turns around and goes, "Yeah, I don't want to do this anymore."
There was a girl options?
Yeah, well, he's like, "Hey, let's do it," and she's like, "Cool, I got people who want to do it."
Was it girls?
No, not a threesome.
Oh.
No, a complete open relationship.
Oh.
So he could go fool around, and he didn't realize that she already had people in the wings.
Well, of course she did. That's why she brought it up.
Yeah, well, he brought it up.
Oh, he brought it up. And
Yeah.
she already had, are you sure she's not just fucking with you?
I don't know, but he cut down
She
quick.
might have just been fucking with you, bro.
Could be. That's a good call.
She might just be fucking with you to see if you had the balls to go through with it.
I like how the fact you cave though. I'm like, how
Yeah,
are you
like
going
a
to present in
little
a
bitch.
cave?
Little bitch.
Come
I'm
on,
just kidding. I'm
man.
just kidding.
No,
Little bitch.
you're not.
No, you're not a little bitch. I'm just kidding. I would have caved too. No, if you could. No, why would you want to do that anyway, man? Anytime you bring any energy outside into your house, it's room for disaster.
It doesn't. The one person out of a million where it ends well, I just can't. Kristen Jones.
Oh, geez, yeah.
there you go.
That's so funny. Yes. So,
I was
dude,
really
there's a funny story about this. Is I was at a store. I think I told you I was at a store the other day.
Oh yeah.
And I'm leaving the store, and the security guard starts chasing after me, and he's like, yo, because I didn't want to say anything in front of everybody, but are you that guy? I'm like, what guy? And he goes, the guy on social media. The guy that's 6'7" had the video about. I'm like, yeah, that's me, bro. Freaking, yeah. So no, 6'7". Listen, I actually got to reach out to him.
You're gonna be in Orlando,
I'm
right?
gonna be in Orlando in December. So I'm hopefully gonna meet up with 6'7" there, and we're gonna do a collab. A great guy, by the way. Very cool. If you get a chance, check out. I'm sure everybody knows who he is. He's got like 3.1 million followers. But a great guy, great humanitarian, great figure of what a man should be. 6'7" is a good dude. 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome collab.
Yeah, it's gonna be great as shit, dude. We're gonna take over the
That's gonna
internet
be a
that
great
day.
collab. I'm sorry, I was laughing so hard. Just that comment was great. Speaking of
The two people on both sides of the fence, the black guy and the white guy with the best voices.
With the best voices.
Like it's gonna be a hell of a collab.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, we got some parenting questions coming in.
Oh, I love this. Let's do it.
Right. So Melissa from Columbus, Ohio. My teenage daughter tells me everything except the things that matters. She tells me about her friends and school, but shuts down every time I ask her about her feelings or if she's okay. I'm terrified she's struggling, and maybe as a parent, I'm missing it. How do I build this trust without pushing too hard?
It's a great question because I literally just saw somebody talk about this the other day. It was Matthew McConaughey.
Oh yeah.
He was talking to somebody, and it was about rephrasing.
Oh yeah.
He goes, the hardest part about his daughter is like he says to his daughter, how was your day and blah blah blah, how are you doing? And it's personable, right? So the kids don't want to open up, especially teenagers, because it's hard for them to open up, right? So what he did is he rephrased it. He goes, so what's it like being a teenager these days? What's it like being a teenager at school these days? Like, what is it like to be there? Yeah, and it was really good. So I think sometimes not asking the direct question, asking the question in a roundabout kind of a way, it's a great way to go about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to kids.
I remember when I was asking Tyler if he ever got blue balls before. I didn't want to embarrass him. So I was like,
So we talked about it on the podcast?
So I was like, let's bring it up on the podcast.
Let's bring it up on the podcast.
And let's see if that works.
That's about the first time we had blue balls.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rephrased it in a public format.
Dude, that's like so I'm not so it's like my son, man. I love Avery to death. I love that kid. Kid's way too smart for his age. Way too smart. He goes to me the other day. You'll love this story. He goes to me the other day. He goes, Dad, I thought babies came when you kiss somebody. I was like, yeah, a lot of kids think that. A lot of kids think that, when you kiss somebody, that's how babies are made. He goes, yeah, but that's not how it is. He's like, you kiss mommy and then there's a baby. And I go, Yeah, we clap hands.
We clap
and
hands.
we play patty cake, and whoever wins is pregnant. That's how it works. And freaking he goes, no, that's not what I meant. I'm like, I know. I was like, I know what you meant. I'm going to go with, I didn't know what you meant, and we were playing patty cake. That's what we were doing. We were clapping hands. You're 11. Knock it off.
You're like,
I'm like, fuck, bro.
like, let's change the subject.
I was like, but listen, I was very. I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. I appreciate the relationship I have with both my sons. They tell me everything. They're very open about everything, and I think it's because I'm very open about me and my life and where I've been and where I'm going and what the game plan is. So I appreciate that my kids are very comfortable with me and just can say and just talk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, but it was so funny as shit. He's like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, we high five.
No, we
That's
were.
what we do. We high five.
We asked so for you guys who know, Tyler's 17, and my wife was like, something's off. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, how do we want, we have the, how do we want to approach this?
Yeah.
So at dinner, we asked them, what's wrong? What's going on? He's like, no, I'm good. And then you're like, no, like, we did the thing you probably shouldn't do. We just kept pushing until he told us.
Like, tell me now.
Tell me now. But what the thing is I think it's just important to know first of all, I love the
I just want to
rephrasing
point out
thing.
how funny it is that if you do the role reversal, it's no different than when a kid's going, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? It's the same thing. Parents like, tell me. What's going on? No, you want to tell me. I know something's going on. Tell me. Come on. You can tell me.
No, I'm here.
Same thing, bro.
No, I won't judge you.
Yeah, I won't judge. I'm judging you for not telling me.
No, I think for us with Tyler, I think it's interesting. Well, first of all, I think on the podcast, he now understands that there's probably nothing he goes through that, I haven't.
Yeah.
So, but I think what's important is what we always try to tell him is, look, no matter what you go through, I mean this, there's nothing that you're going to go through that me or her or one of our friends didn't go through at that age. So you may not feel comfortable. That's okay. But just know if you need to talk about it, we're here.
No, and how great is that? Like, that's a gift, man. Like, I tell my kids all the time, I didn't have that. I didn't have that growing up. I didn't have a father figure that I could go ask any question I went to or talk about things. I had to learn it all on my own, right? So it's such a gift that, me and you both are really good dads. And that we're here, and we have good people in our lives too, who are here for our kids. So that's something else to be thankful for.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, bring that right back around. I like that. We just circle that back around.
Yeah. It's Faisal from Toronto, Canada. My son is 11 and says he's already. Oh, it's good for 11. There you go, right in that Avery age. He already says he's feeling behind because he's comparing himself to kids online who are famous, talented, or rich. I didn't grow up with social media pressure, so I don't know how to help him feel like he's enough. How do I teach my son some
Get him off of
self-worth?
social media. Why is he on social media at 11?
Yeah, that's a good call.
He should not be on social media. Listen, kids are not mentally prepared for social media at all. They should not be on social media until at least 16, 17 years old.
Neither are adults.
Adults aren't even ready for it. Like, there's so many. I get bullied. I'm 49 years old, and I got people on social media trying to tell me who I am and they think I am and blah, 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 and talking all this shit to me, man. So imagine, and sometimes it bothers me. Like that one that was brought up my kids. You know what I mean? Like, the kids are off limits. You can say whatever you want about me. Don't say something about my kids. And
Brother, by the way, you hit a home run the way you handled it. There.
You like that?
It was a good one.
You like that?
It was a good one.
I sent him a bunch of emojis of me smiling and laughing and pointing at him.
And then little emojis of do you need a hug?
Do you need a hug? You need a hug? You want a hug now? How about a hug now? You want to hug me now? You want to hug me now? Okay.
Oh, it was brilliant.
And I sent ones that said thanks, Felicia. Or bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, but anyway, freaking no. So 11-year-old should never be on social media. None of those kids should be on social media. At all. Especially with these terrorist groups out there. There's this group called 724 or 742 or something like that. Have you heard about this? They're on Roblox, and these kids they're trying to sex traffic kids. They're trying to make them kill themselves.
No kid should be playing Roblox.
No, dude,
any of these
Roblox
fucking
is a terrible game,
safeguards.
man.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry for cursing, but it's important.
If you really want to help your kid out, get them off of fucking social media. I mean, get them off. There's no reason for them. There's nothing they could possibly learn or gain from being on there. So if you're a good parent, get them the fuck off.
I don't think there's anything else to say. It's a home run.
What was that other question on there?
Let's see what it is.
Question as much as a statement.
When they know you ask questions and know you're not
Make fun of them.
make fun of them.
Yeah, and you're gonna help.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of your kids.
What was the other thing you put up there? Social media has a minimum age restriction anyway. It does, but you can lie.
You can lie.
You can lie. It's no different than if you go to watch porn. It says, "Are you 18?" You just push yes.
Yes.
That's it. Nobody's asking for your ID. Nobody's asking you for your birthday. Like, and if you're smart, like my kid's really good at math.
Yeah.
So like he can figure out, what year I was born. Easy. Type it in. Freaking boom, 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 boom. Done.
Yeah.
I'm him. You know what I mean?
I know we talked about on the podcast before. I remember Tyler, the first conversation I had with him and his friends at the house. I think he must have been 15, right, somewhere around there, 14.
We were like 13.
Oh,
like 12,
13. I pulled
13.
them all into the room, and my first thing was don't get catfished. And it wasn't so much about, it was just about the idea that you don't know who's on the other end of these social media
you don't know.
conversations. And a lot of these people are trying to lure kids into horrible
I
situations.
mean, look, there's thousands of people pretending to be me reaching out to freaking adults and trying to scam them out of money, telling them we got VIP tickets and all this stupid shit.
So dumb.
You know what I mean? Freaking so and I hate to bring it up, but if you're getting messages from anybody right now saying they're us, they're not us because we're obviously here.
Yeah, that's right.
Live. So nobody's messaging you. There's
wanna
a
join
management
my
group.
fan club?
There's no VIP tickets. None of that shit.
No.
Yeah.
Adriana from Phoenix, Arizona writes in.
What's up, Phoenix, Arizona?
This is a really great question. I think this is really relevant to a lot of people right now. So this is a great one that you wrote in. My daughter has anxiety, and sometimes I can tell she's looking at me to stay calm so she knows she's safe, but I'm struggling too. How do I support her emotionally when I'm still trying to figure out my own mental health?
Good question.
It's a tough question.
So no, it's not really a tough question. It's how bad do you want it? That's a better question. How bad do you want to defeat anxiety to be an example for your kid? How bad do you want that? I mean, I put myself in that situation all the time, right? When it comes down to something I don't want to do, I think to myself, boy, if my kid has to face this, what would I sample, would I set for him, right? Like depression is real for me, right? Depression is real for me. Imposter syndrome is real for me. Those are all things that are real things that I go through every day where I fight these negative ideas, right? So what I do is I study. My kid will tell you, man, I get up every morning, I put on whatever Alan Watts, spiritual thing I can find on YouTube, Les Brown, anybody I can find that can help educate my mind, right? And I do that every day, every morning, every day. And I do it. I let my kid hear me. My kid will tell you. He can tell you everybody I listen to. He can tell you what I listen to. He repeats what I listen to. And the fact that he's paying attention and seeing my example of doing and I tell him, I was like, I do it for my mental health, bro. I do it for my mental health and to help others, right? I do it because the more I learn how to control my emotions and my feelings and my thoughts, lets me help other people, right? So if you want to be that example, you have to live it.
Yeah.
You have to live it.
And also what I would tell you is, it's a different way to look at it. But and I know because I've my runs in my family, so I've suffered from ridiculous bad blackout anxieties. But I think sometimes just being able to share with your kid what that you understand, that you go through it, you're there for them, I think could also open up the door to make a connection. And then you don't have to put so much pressure on yourself to try to struggle through it. When the reality of it is sometimes just having that open communication with your daughter and being like, hey, I know where you're coming from. I struggle with it too. Like, we'll get through this together. I think could also make her feel safe. So,
well, yeah, to a point. I would say I agree with you to a point on that one. Because here's the thing. I just want to study that if you live in an emotional fluctuation of a house, right, that it's constantly going through ups and downs and roller coasters, and there's no structure of steady emotion, it's the same thing as PTSD for a kid. And that same energy they have as a child, they carry that without their life. So you, ma'am, you probably had somebody in your family, your mom, your dad, that did not handle anxiety well, which made you feel anxiety, and that you've carried that with you since childhood. And now the thing is that you don't want to pass that on to your child. So for you have to break that chain, So as much as you want to let your child know what you're going through, I think sometimes it's better to set some boundaries, right? Because you want your child to see you being strong. So when you're at your lowest, I don't think you should share that with your kid. I think that's a moment right there where you need to find strength in you and get that knowledge that you need to fight it, right? Because again, here's the thing: everybody goes, "Oh, anxiety takes me over," or "depression takes me over." But you have to understand, it's not an emotion that doesn't have a trigger. That trigger is a thought in your head. There's something that happened. There was something that you related to. There was a thought in your head. There was an action near you that triggered that emotion, right? Triggered that anxiety, triggered that depression. If you learn how to control those triggers, it literally helps you defeat the issue,
Yeah, I also would wonder, like, is there anyone in your life as an adult that you could lean on then? So it's just what do you always say? Anxiety is always the fear of the future.
Of the future.
But just
Yeah.
You got to
And
find
depression
yourself.
is sadness from the past.
So just find yourself to try to find a way to live into into the present. And by the way, yeah, you're welcome. Look, I think when me and Chris really talked about the Advice Unfiltered ambassador group, a part of it really came from the fact that we talked about how difficult the holidays are for a lot of people. Yeah. So it wasn't just about fitness and going to the gym. I think we really tried to look, and a lot of the ambassadors on here, we see Amy on here and Lisa, Nancy, and Becky, and there's a bunch of people that are in the group that are on here. I know Shannon's on here. Part of it was just, I think we both think of fitness as a holistic thing of, not only your body and going to the gym, but also your mind and exercising these things. So,
well, the mind is the most important thing, as I said before. I used to think that if I as a trainer in my younger days, I used to think, well, if I get you in shape, not only am I changing your body, I'm changing your mindset, your perspective of who you are. As I got older, I realized that if I change your perspective first, change your thought process, your mind, we go right to that organ, that thing that controls everything, and we conquer that first, your body follows. Everything else falls into place, man. Education's key. Learning, and here's the thing too, like, people feel like they're helpless, and they give it over to the idea. They give it over to the thought, the emotion. You're not helpless. You're not helpless. You literally have the ability, man, to learn. You have the ability to learn tactics, learn new habits, learn better ways to deal with it. The problem is you just weren't taught. That's all. You just weren't taught. You just didn't do enough education. Unfortunately, in school, especially in schools in America, we don't really work on training your mind. You work on just trying to educate you in certain fields of things, but you're never really taught how to think. How to really control your thoughts and how your thoughts control your emotions. And so it goes back to starting from scratch, learning how to walk again, basically. So again, I can't tell you enough. Do the research, do the homework. How bad do you want to be that example for your kid? Because that's what drives me. I want to be that example for my kids every day. And I drive and I push as hard as I can to be that example.
This one comes in from Honolulu, Hawaii. My boyfriend slipped an AirTag into the travel bag I used to carry my sex toy in.
I love where this is going. So he put an AirTag in her sex bag.
He found out that I take the bullet to work sometimes. Sometimes I sneak out to
the bullet's not that big.
Yeah, probably like a little.
So how is the AirTag on the bullet?
No. The AirTag, you could just put anything. You don't have to put it on it. You could just drop it in there.
So she has a little bag that the bullet's
small enough, yeah.
So she has a bag that she has a bullet in, and she takes. Okay.
Yeah. So she takes it to work. He found out that I take the bullet to work sometimes. Sometimes I sneak out to my car and use it on myself when I'm stressed. Now he thinks
I love that for you.
Well, there you go. That is like the best. There you go, stress relief.
There you go, stress relief. I love that for you.
But now he thinks I take it to work for a coworker and then I'm cheating on him. I mean, why else would I be taking a sex toy to the job? Do I have a chance to prove him wrong, or am I screwed? What would you think?
I would think you should videotape yourself every time you're doing it and send it to him.
Ooh, look at. I love her. You got some bangers sometimes.
You like that?
That's a good one.
I think if you want to build his confidence back into you, you should be like, here, listen, I'm showing you.
I'm showing you what I do.
Nobody in the car here. It's just me.
Get the little phone mount.
That's an easy fix with one video.
Easy fix, one video. After that, he's going to be like, okay, honey, just let me know when you want me to come over for lunch.
That's a very valid point.
You like that?
Just cam dash, legs on the dashboard, and you're like, here's what I'm doing.
Here I am, honey. There's nobody else in the car, just me. Just wanted to show you that,
By the way, if it works, send us an update.
Yes, or the video. Just kidding. Don't send me the video. Don't send the video. Don't send the video. I'm just kidding.
Mary from the Silicon Valley. I was hooking up with a guy after a date, and he had a small little robot assistant living in his place. You ever see those little things they go around, they do shit now? People have these little robots. I could see it in Silicon Valley. During sex on the couch, the robot rolled into the living room while I was on top and asked, Dave, is she that other girl?
Oh, my God. So wait a minute. Are these the same robots that are controlled by people?
Yeah.
There's people on the outside of the house.
Oh, I don't know.
All right. So I've seen, if this is the robots I'm thinking about, they have these robots that are controlled by actual humans.
Okay.
You can tell the robot what to do. The robot can clean your house, do all this stuff, but it's actually controlled by a human in another warehouse somewhere freaking doing this thing. So I'm curious.
Got snitched on by a robot?
Yeah, I'm curious if it's the same robot. I'm curious about that.
That'd be crazy. Could
That
be.
would be crazy.
Well,
Oh
Silicon
But that's the only thing that
Valley.
makes sense, right? That's the only way I can see it making sense.
Dave, is it
my
that
God.
other girl? Like AI is off the chain, so who
Yeah.
knows? I told you about AI
It's an
talking to
amazing
me.
story,
It's
though.
like, yeah, look, that's I just get out of there. I can't deal with the Danger Will Robinson.
Danger Will Robinson. Love that. Danger Will Robinson. Danger.
Oh my God.
so
yeah, I'm
weird.
out of there. I can't do weird shit like that.
can't do
Like
weird shit.
as soon as I walked in, you had a robot that did shit for you. I'm
It
out.
would be so funny that had sex toys on it.
Yeah. With double, it
Fucking
came
things just
double
walk around
arms.
going,
Dave, which one would you like to use tonight?
So funny. So funny.
Lindsay from Charlotte, North Carolina. My best friend came over before her date and asked if she could borrow some of my edible massage oil. Didn't think twice. I handed her my little
Doesn't
travel.
sound good. Edible massage oil?
I guess you ever. I've never done edible anything.
No.
No.
The only thing I've ever done is
mean,
the
like
candy.
coconut
candies.
oil, maybe?
Huh?
Coconut oil, maybe?
I mean, hey,
I don't know, do you
coconut's
like
Maybe.
eat
different.
coconut oil?
I don't know.
But I
Like,
think they have that. I think they have that flavor
have that
stuff
flavored
you can
shit.
lick. You can lick
Yeah.
off people.
Still weird.
Yeah, I handed her a bottle from the drawer and set her on her way. A few hours later, she texts me in all caps saying her man can't feel anything from the waist down.
She gave him the wrong shit.
She. The massage
Fuck.
oil I gave him was accidentally the numbing lube for my back door when me and my husband do the anal. I bought it a while ago, and what we do is we take the big bottles and put them in travel size. So I didn't realize I gave her the travel size container. Now her new boyfriend's fine.
She knew.
But nobody.
She knew. Your friend hates you.
Your friend hates you.
And she has a great sense of humor. She fucking knew. I love her, by the way. It's fucking funny as shit.
The fact,
I love that.
The fact that he. Well, here's the
I
best part.
fucking love that, dude.
Both the girls know
He's
it,
like-
and they're not saying a word.
I
He's like, I can't feel anything.
don't feel anything.
Oh my God.
That is fucking funny. She's funny. She did it on purpose. I
think-
guarantee she's laughing about it.
I think she totally did it on purpose.
Totally did it on purpose.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
mean,
going with. I'm thinking she did it on purpose. And if she didn't, she just say she did because that's funny shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny.
No, you can't.
He literally was like,
It's just. And the worst part is not only does it not get up, but all the feeling
"Oh,
goes.
goes."
I would think I was dying. I'd be like, I'd be so
what
embarrassed.
did you do to me?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
By the way, neither girl told either guy what happened. They're decided to go to the grave with it, which is the best way to do that. Don't.
No, why would you not tell him?
I would tell my husband. Like if
Like,
if it was
when you
my
think something
friend,
happened, like I would think something was wrong.
that's what he's going through. He thinks something's wrong. She just let
That
it go.
is fucked up.
Yeah.
That's even worse than I. That's terrible. You probably think
So
something's
he
going on.
doesn't know, but Advice Unfiltered knows.
Oh yeah, the whole audience
And
of
the whole
all
audience
all
knows.
50,000 people watching live
Yeah,
are like, oh, what's her name and what
What's
city
her
was that
name?
again?
poor Bill. Just kidding. I don't know his name's Bill. I'm just making that up.
Sydney from San Jose, California. My husband and I tried to spice things up, and we agreed on a safe word: pineapple. A lot of people use pineapple. It's interesting.
Lame.
Simple, right? Wrong.
Lame.
Because in the moment I was so high, everything got so intense, I completely forgot the safe word. Flew out of my brain like it never existed. Meanwhile, my husband thought the tears were part of the role playing and went full method. I was crying, mascara was running down my face, and apparently we both missed our true calling. I want to be mad at him, but technically it was because I forgot the safe word. Do I have a leg to stand on, or I just let it go?
No, you don't like Stan. You forgot the safe word.
No, you forgot the safe
You forgot
word.
the safe word.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
When you give a safe word, you know you have to go into it knowing shit's gonna get out of control.
Yes. Like
Right?
if you establish that you have to have a safe word,
Yeah.
then you should have wrote it on your hand.
Yeah.
Or on the bedboard.
Yeah.
Somewhere should see it. You know what I mean?
Then our next time
That's your fault. You learned your lesson.
Well, I get it because I could see where you're like, okay, we're gonna take this to another level. All right, so I'm probably gonna get really high or have a few drinks, but you can't forget the safe
Can't
word.
forget the safe word.
No, it's nothing. All right, so let's see. Oh, we're getting.
So funny.
I know, right? We're closing in about 12 minutes to the end of the show, so these things fly
My
so
safe
fast.
word is keep going.
Keep
My
going.
safe word. Keep going is my safe word. Fucking love that.
I love it.
I love that.
Chelsea from Richmond, Virginia. I took your guys' advice and I tried to send my husband a sexy shower video to spice our relationship up. Nothing really crazy, just some spicy video of me in the shower and then getting out of the shower, just to keep the marriage alive while he was on a
Love that.
work trip. It's great. Apparently, I'm not too tech savvy because instead of texting it to him, I uploaded it to the Ring doorbell camera's neighborhood community feed. Yep, the community feed. Where all the neighbors
my God.
and all the people talk about packages being stolen. Now, here's the problem. My husband has no idea. The new video has been shared in our neighborhood. I panicked. I tried to delete it. I finally got it down. I have no idea if anyone saw it. I have no idea what's going on, and my husband doesn't know. Do I tell anyone?
No.
Absolutely
You
not.
just told us.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Do not tell anybody.
Nope.
Nope.
There's now, I would resend the video. I mean, in all honesty.
Yeah, I would still send a video to him. Make sure you send it to him.
Yeah, save
Don't
it.
send it to
resend
us.
Don't send it.
Send it to him.
Yes.
Here's the thing, though. I would definitely keep an eye out if somebody says something to you or makes an intuition towards you. Because here's the thing: you don't want your husband finding out from somebody else, right?
Oh, well, yeah, that's the other
so
thing.
you
It's
don't want the neighbor walking up going, "Yo, bro, what's up with Cindy Lou over there? She showed me her hoo-hoo." You know what I mean? Around the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like, you like that? Like I made a Christmas reference? Cindy Lou hoo-hoo? Like that? Anyway, so if we
bringing it to the
bring
holidays.
it to the holidays, man. So if we can, Christmas time over there. I love it. So if we can, I would, that's touchy, man. All right, so you have to make sure that if he does find out from somebody else that you
just got to tell him.
You just got to tell him, right?
It's a mistake. You were doing something good.
Yeah, you were trying to do your best.
It was just a mistake.
I wouldn't tell him unless you thought he was going to know. I wouldn't, because sometimes ignorance is bliss.
It is.
It is, because I'd be pissed. I'll be honest with you, as a man.
Would you?
I'd be pissed if everybody in my house, everybody in my neighborhood saw my girl's ass and vagina. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, fuck that shit. We're moving. Freaking so like,
We're moving.
Yeah. So
All of a sudden, you're driving down the street, and all the neighbors like, "Hey, Chris, what's going on?"
You didn't know my name before. Fuck you. No, freaking. So what I would keep it to yourself. But if you see an inclination that somebody that they get out and people did see it, and it might get back to your husband, then I would definitely tell him.
Yeah.
You have to.
Tyler from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What's up,
What's up,
Tyler?
Wisconsin?
My
What's up,
wife
cheese
and
curds?
I decided to take your advice, and we tried to role play for the first time. It was fun. She was a strict teacher, and I was a student who needs help. It all went great. Everything was fun until it was over. She actually, when it was all done, she handed me a report card. It was really cute.
She made a report card.
Yeah, she was really cute.
It's fucking amazing.
She made it on her laptop and she gave it to me. When she walked out of the room, under performance, it said C+. We haven't talked about it since.
Fucking bitch.
Now I can't tell.
That's fucked up.
I can't tell because if she was being the strict teacher, if it was just a fantasy or low key, she was telling me I got to work on my bedroom skills. Am I overthinking this, or do I generally just need to ask?
You should just jump up and down and go, I passed.
Hey,
That's what you should do. Go, good, I passed. Woo!
hey, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You fucked a teacher. It's called a day. It's all good. It's all good.
Don't overthink it, bro.
No.
You know what I mean? Don't overthink it. She's still with you.
That's it.
I mean, don't overthink it.
Sometimes when you get into those role play situations, if you've never done it before, I don't know that people know what the boundaries are, or when it starts, or where it ends. So maybe
I think it's kind of a bitch move, though.
It is kind of fucked up. I mean, you would have thought she would have just put. I mean, she made it ahead of time. She just would have put A or some shit on there. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of a bitch move.
Yeah. Now I think about it, you need to break up with her.
Yeah, break up with her, dump her ass.
Just get rid of her.
Give her a D-.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Dumped.
It's over. Advice Unfiltered. Breaking up relationships.
From here to the west. What's
All
up?
right. Riley from Portland, Oregon.
What's up, Oregon?
This one's an interesting one. My husband and I were in couples therapy because I told our therapist I feel like he's way more sexual than me, which he admits, and so we're just kind of working through it in therapy. The one thing I always wanted to know what his body count was, but he never talks about it.
Why would you want to know that shit?
So in therapy, I brought it up again. The therapist kindly asked him for the real number. Instead of just saying it, the man looked the therapist dead in the eye and said,
Fuck
do
you.
you want me just to include women and couples and men?
Oh, my God.
I froze, and as I froze, the session ended. Here's the worst part. The rule of therapy is we're not allowed to discuss therapy outside therapy.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck a full week wondering what he meant by couples
God, I
and
hope he was
men.
just fucking with her.
My question, is it fair to wait to the next session? Or do I temporarily suspend this and bring it up because I'm struggling with the couples and the men?
You dug your hole.
You know
You
the
dug your
rules.
hole.
You know the rules.
You dug your fucking hole.
Wow.
You know what I mean? No, I swear to God, I hope he was just fucking with you. Because it's not, I'm worried about him, but literally you're pushing out something that has no meaning to you.
None.
Like, it's your insecurity that you need to know this fucking number. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really fucking matter. Because
Yeah.
what is happening, everybody has a fucking past. Everybody has a past.
What do you get out of it?
And I guarantee if you knew everything about the person you dated, everything, you wouldn't like them.
I wouldn't want to. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know that shit.
No.
You know, there's a great question. I told Avery this the other day. You know, when I told my son this the other day, you know, when somebody asks you a question that you know there's going to be upset when they ask you the question, your response should be, don't ask questions that you don't want the answers for. You know, if you don't want to know the answer, then don't ask the question. If it's going to upset you, then don't ask the question. You're better off not knowing. Like, why do you care? Like, unless he's doing it to you while you're dating, or he's doing with other people why you're with him, then that's the issue, right? But whatever he did before you decided to date him, be with him, marry him, is none of your fucking business.
Oh, I wouldn't want to know it all.
No, I wouldn't know
No.
it. Listen, in my world that I live in, if I'm dating you, you're a virgin.
Yeah.
Like, you never had. I don't care if you got kids. You never had sex before we met.
I just always go into it and go.
I don't want to know.
I always think of it this way. It's the best way I think about it. I didn't plant a flag anywhere.
No.
So I just did. That's how I just leave it there. Like, I don't need to know any of that stuff. It's not
No,
gonna make me feel
I
better.
don't know. I want to know who you are now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now I will say, you know, unless it's like mental issues that I want to know. I want to know what you got in your medicine cabinet. But yeah, no. If you can, I think when you ask questions about, you know, like relationship past stuff, man, like I don't think you should ask those questions, man. I just don't think it's an issue, right? If you choose you like that person, you like them for who they are. And whatever they did in their past before they met you is their fucking business.
I have to show you the meme. There's a real couple, and they're like on the couch, and he's this really huge guy, and he's very comfortably sitting there, and this is really it looks like a younger, attractive girl, and they're asking her about the relationship, and she's like, you know, he's a great guy, he's been so amazing to me, and then she goes into her past, and she's like, you know, I used to get trains run on me, and she goes down this rabbit hole of her past, and his face as the camera, like...
Oh, wait, I seen it. They were talking on the guy interviewed her on the street, and it was some white kid. And he's like, oh, yeah, freaking... She's like, yeah, I saw that. That was terrible.
Yeah.
That poor kid.
Oh, he broke his poor heart. So, you know, it was really funny talking about scammers. I never do this. I looked at the phone, and it says YouTube. And I was like, YouTube? Someone from YouTube? And I'm thinking, like, because we're live on YouTube, I reach out. So I was like, I thought maybe it was something about the live show. And it says, hi, I'm Angela, a customer service representative from YouTube. Your resume has come across recruiting platforms. We have a high job. If you just submit your social security number,
oh my God,
we can hire you for a job. Thank you, but no. All right. So as we bring the show to a close, first off, you know, what's going to be interesting, just to let you guys know on the show, obviously we got the new studio, and we made it a -1 blackout, which is fine. There was no camera, there was no mic erections tonight. We got behind the scenes with the guys. You met Jerry. By the way, he still doesn't realize upstairs he was on camera. I'm sure I'm going to go upstairs. He's going to be like, so was I? Oh, there he is.
Jerry's still here.
I'm talking shit about him. Like, he probably didn't even realize he was part of the show.
I'm in this.
I can't even see you.
I fell in this chair and I can't get out.
Well, it's fine.
I'm waiting for the show to end.
Jerry's falling down. He can't get up.
You're really
the
on the
show
clock.
continues. The show continues.
When I clip this moment for the next week.
Fucking love it.
Father-in-law
Jerry,
joins
that
the
was
episode.
great, by the way.
I just see a little hand come up. He's
right?
like,
I love that. I saw your hand pop up. I love that.
You know, what's really interesting for us is, in a really great way, the show is evolving. I mean, we have some really great, first of all, a really big shout out to the Advice Unfiltered ambassador team. There's 14 of them. They are all such amazing people. Me and Chris get off these calls with them. We have daily check-ins and we have one-on-ones with them. And we get off these calls and we just can't stop talking about how excited we are to work with such wonderful people. So to all of you that are ambassadors for us and in our program, it's exciting. Hopefully, if all goes well, I think next week what we're going to do is we're actually going to have some of them come on the show, zoom them in for a couple minutes to introduce themselves, to kind of show you like some of the work we're doing and some of the people in the community we're building, which would be great. And also, you know, there's a lot of companies who are reaching out to us about sponsorships and stuff, but we're really, 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 really protective of you, the audience. We're very, we shut a lot of stuff down, but I think what me and Chris talked about is going to be fun is we're going to start an Advice Unfiltered segment where we give brands unfiltered advice about their products. And that's going to be great because if we put our name or we put our stamp of approval on it, then it means that we truly actually believe in it, use it. And, so those things are going to be fun. And also, we're going to do just a lot of just celebrities coming. Like, it's mind blowing the people that have reached out. Freema's a great example. I cannot tell.
Freema, thank you for sharing our podcast on your story. Thank you for that. Appreciate you, man.
You're so awesome. And the support.
No, you're just an amazing person. So thank you.
So, but as we end the show, what we want to do is just go back around and just remind everybody what we're thankful for because, the holidays are tough. The holidays, first of all, the holidays are wonderful. They're great in a million ways. But a lot of you out there, I know you're struggling. It's a tough month. Maybe someone's passed. Maybe you're alone this year. But you're not alone because you got us. So going back to the behind the scenes, the crew over there, Christian, is there any shout outs, thanks, anything you want to do as we close out the Thanksgiving episode for everyone at home?
You know what? I will say that I'm very particularly thankful for the 53 Advice Unfiltered fans that made Tree Lights happen.
Was it 53?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, to those 53, I'm hugely indebted. So thank you so much. But I'm thankful just all around. Oh, man.
And Jerry popped up.
Jerry's here.
Jerry got up.
Jerry got up.
Now I'm glad to see that Viagra work.
Yeah. Yeah, Jerry was like, if it doesn't go down in 4 hours, he's like, let's go for round 2.
I guess just in a very broad sense, I'm very thankful
wait,
for this year.
But go back for a second. There was 53 people?
Yeah, 53
I did
people
not
donated.
realize there was
That's
53
amazing.
people.
Thank you, guys.
Oh my! And by the way, we still know the movie premiere. We're going to do the podcast for you 53 people. We will not forget about it, I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that's
No.
fucking amazing, by the way.
Advice Unfiltered fans turned out. Big time.
Yes.
And I'm so
They always
grateful
do.
to them. But
They
in a,
always
in a-
They always do. They always do. They always fucking show up when we ask.
Yes.
We literally built a phenomenal community.
But then, honestly, this is maybe a little more ethereal. My apologies. I'm very
It's okay.
thankful for this year. Like this year has been a lot of good creatively, a lot of good for my family and my friends, and I'm just very happy to be in that place where I could say that.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for 2025. This was a good year.
This is just the beginning of what's
I
going to
know,
be
man.
a great fucking
you
time.
just wait till we
So,
get this fucking show on the road, bro.
Ty,
Road
man.
show.
it is a road show. Oh, Ty,
up?
what would you like? Any shout outs? Anything you'd like to say to the peeps before we on this Thanksgiving episode?
I just want to say thank you guys for being here every week. Thank you for coming in, supporting the podcast, supporting, making this a reality for my dad and Chris and Avery and everyone out there that helps makes a real difference. This year wouldn't have been the same without the podcast, and I'm very thankful for it.
All right.
Love that.
Jerry, any words of wisdom?
What's up, Jerry?
Any words of wisdom? You could give a shout out, Jerry. It's on you.
No,
Any shout outs?
this is the first time I've ever watched it. I mean, I know,
I know.
you do,
Yeah.
but I've seen bits and pieces of it on, on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Especially the one, the one about the big tall guy.
Yeah.
in the
Oh, yeah, he knows. He's like,
It was such a good one.
That one was
Such a good one.
That one was good, but it was really enjoyable. Thanks
Yeah.
for having me.
no,
Of course,
great.
man. Jerry, thanks
Of
for being
course.
here, bro.
Yeah, so, before I hand it over to the co-host to bring the show to a close, as always, I say it all the time and I'll say it again. You guys, I hope you feel like we're changing your life. I know there's no doubt you're changing ours, but I really mean this. We watched the way you guys went in and shouted out Wade, the way that you guys helped Sophie and Greece. It'll never ever leave us how amazing you are as a community, how amazing you are, the support you are, what we're building. I promise you with all my heart, we will do everything to protect this community. We will never ever let you down. We really love you that much. And, it's not about me. It's not about Chris. Obviously, Christian, shout out Avery, Isaiah, Jerry in the back who joined the crew today. Ming, Ming, by the way, shout out Ming. Hope you're feeling better. For anybody who doesn't know, just know we miss you. And, but, bringing the show to a close, just really simple. And of course, I could not do any of this without my wife. She's ridiculously supportive. And by the way, thank you to the community who shout her out sometimes. I can't tell you how nice it is when people say really nice things about her, because I know she reads the comments. I don't. And but I love her to death. She has been she's such a great support structure, and she's one of the most wonderful people in the world. So I love her very much. Yeah, it's only because her father's here. It's only because her father's here.
Right.
But and of course, I couldn't imagine a better friend, a great friendship. You get something out of this, and then my man Chris here. He always talks about behind the scenes, but also I'm a part of what you've built for 10 years, and that's and how protective I am about you and what you've built.
Love that.
But for someone to also say, hey, I worked really hard for this, but I also trust you with my life's work, essentially. And I never, ever, ever, ever would take that for granted. I really mean this when I say this. I truly love you.
Love you too,
and
bro.
You're really one of my best friends. So,
Yeah, you too, bro.
You know what I mean?
Don't make me cry. Let me go emotional. So what, are you gonna leave me with that? You ended with
Yes,
that?
it's all-
Fuck.
Top that shit.
Fuck, top that shit, Bridge. Well, fuck that. No, listen, what a great year. Like, amazing year, right? I can honestly say this from the bottom of my heart, man. I made a choice, 9 years ago, that I was going to change the world, and I was going to be that Superman my kids thought I was going to be. And I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I never had a game plan. I just knew I had to keep going forward, right? I had to keep moving forward. And when each opportunity showed up for me, I jumped at that opportunity and I worked the best of my ability, man. When Lifetime came to me and asked me to be a trainer there, I said, I'm going to be the top trainer. I'm going to bust my ass. And I did that. When this opportunity came to do the podcast, I gave you my word. We're going to be the number one podcast, and we're going to be fucking huge. We're going to be all over the world, and we're doing that. And the byproduct of all that hard work is the fact that you guys get all the help you need. Like, we're helping people on a global scale. One that I never thought was even a reality, man. Like, I just thought, it'd be cool to help a couple people, But I get messages every day, and I see your messages. I really do. I see your messages. I'm the only one that handles my social media. There's no social media manager. I'm the one that handles it. I see your messages. I don't respond to everybody because I'm a busy man. I'm really busy, and but I see them, and I'm grateful. I see the messages where you say that I helped you fight through cancer by just saying I believe in you. Or I helped you get through your divorce. Just by being there every day and saying good morning. Stuff I never thought would be a reality. But it is. And so I just want to tell you, and I mean this, that if you want a better life, you just got to make a choice. Just make that fucking choice, Just make that choice, and then every day, you don't have to have a game plan. You don't have to have a game plan. You just have to know that, you want to be better, right? You want to do this better. You want to do something better. And sometimes you just don't need a game plan. You just need a goal. And life will figure itself out. It literally will get out of your way. I've heard it for years that once you figure out what you want to be, once you decide, you make that decision to be what you want to be, the world will get out of your way and give it to you. And here we are. Here we are. Not to go emotional. You fucking got me. Anyway, so listen. Thanksgiving. I said this yesterday. I said, and I truly believe this. We just went around the room and said everything we're thankful for, which is great. But if you really want to make a difference this Thanksgiving, if you really want to make a change, go up to somebody Go up to somebody that you see every day and tell them that you're thankful that they are who they are and that you appreciate them. If you really want to make a difference this Thanksgiving, not just for you, but for somebody you care about, be that vulnerable person. Be that person that goes walked up to somebody. I did it at work. I literally, I practiced what I preach. I went up to guys, I went up to girls, and I said, hey, I just want to say thank you. I just said, thank you for being you. I appreciate you. I appreciate who you are. Tony Gavouch, I did it to him. I go, I appreciate who you are, and I appreciate you being in my life. And I'm telling you right now, that little change, that little vulnerability that you show will change that person's whole fucking day. And tell them why you're doing it. Tell them you heard it from me. Say, listen, I heard this crazy guy on social media on the podcast called Advice Unfiltered with Tony, and he told me to try this, and I just want to try it out and tell them. Because what they're going to do then, you tell them to try it too. And I'm telling you, man, if you want to change the world, if you want to make a difference, it all starts with just you. just you being a better person. I can't say that enough, man. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. Love you, bro. Appreciate you.
Always.
Thank you to everybody out there. Christian, Tyler,
Jerry.
Sir, Jerry, my son Avery. Yo, son Avery, just so you hear this, buy the merch.
Buy the merch.
Buy the merch. Go to the merch. Go to the website. Buy the merch, right? Also, I want to give a shout out to you, Rhino. That link is in my Instagram. To Tony for you, Rhino. If you guys want to help save some rhinos, go to that link in my Instagram. Shout out to DDY, the sweatshirt guys who sent us the sweatshirts. Shout out to John, who we're going to be working with soon.
Yeah.
Freaking love that guy. So, listen, big things are coming. Big things are happening. And you guys are all coming along for the ride. You guys are here. We're all here. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck with us. And so you're stuck with us. We're here. So you guys are all coming along for the ride. And I just want to say thank you. And from the bottom of my heart. And again, this is Advice Unfiltered, episode 43, the Thanksgiving special.